Country Financial, along with former Chicago Cubs player and 2016 World Series champion David Ross, presented 9 Chicago area athletes with Chicago Tribune Athlete of the Year awards at the 2018 Printers Row Lit Fest. Winners received $1,000 each from Country Financial and a signed copy of David Ross's new book, Teammate, My Journey in Baseball and a World Series of the Ages. This is Dafena Russell with WindyCityUnderground.com, and I am standing with the great David Ross. David, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
We're at Jones Commercial. We're live. So let's talk about this new book that you have, Teammate, A Journey Through Baseball and a World Series for the Ages. Tell me, what you feel about accountability and what it really means to be a teammate.
Oh man, it's just about being unselfish for me, and I learned a lot of great lessons the hard way throughout my career and being on some great teams with great guys. And I just talked a little bit about the book, about the great guys I got to play with, that what they did for me, and all my success really has come from those guys. The guys in that locker room that I was able to be a part of said nice things about me. They lifted me up. They carried me off the field Game 7. I mean, that says more about them than it does about me. So I just tried to talk about some of the great lessons I learned about being accountable. And if you make a mistake, it's easy to just go, you know what, I messed up. I'm not perfect, and move on. And I've learned a lot of those things the hard way over my career.
Awesome. So let's talk about hard truths and accountability. So what has been the highlight of your career outside of actually winning the World Series, or that life-changing moment?
Family. I mean, kids, right? Kids change your life for the best. For the better. Talk about learning lessons about being unselfish, and it's not about you. When the kids, we got to take care of kids and be a dad, probably the most important job I'll ever have. That's what it's all about. When you see your kids growing up and who they are as people, and the lessons that you get to teach them, and some of your flaws that come out in them, it's such a rewarding and frustrating, right? Being a dad is hard, and so it's you learn a lot about yourself, but by far the greatest things that ever happened to me is my family.
Awesome. And lastly, struggles with concussions. Can you give us an example of maybe a struggle that you've had with that? It's a dark place, and not being able to know how to get out of that, and there's no real cure for it, and there's a lot of testing being done, and things are coming. But when I was going through my concussions, it was so challenging, because it's something you can't see, and you don't know how to deal with. You're not yourself, and you're kind of in a fog, in a daze, and so you got emotional roller coasters, whether it's anger or crying. I mean, you just ride that roller coaster all the time. So it's there's a lot of awareness, there's a lot being done for it, and it's getting better. So I'm happy that I'm able to help with that a little bit. Awesome, David. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you so much.